We've some great news. The kind people at Smith's Toy Superstore have agreed to give these lovely toys away to one lucky person. That's 14 of the top toys on their list this year. But that's not all. We've also got a €100 gift voucher up for grabs. To enter, just like and share the post on our Facebook page at facebook.com/weekendamvmt. Now, they are these very toys that we've been playing with, so they have been opened. But on the bright side, there's batteries in everything.
Now that competition closes on Monday, so get your entries in. Now Laura's been meeting some of the great pink runners in the Phoenix Park this morning.
Laura, how are you getting on there?
Folks, welcome back to the Phoenix Park, where we are here supporting the Great Pink Run in aid of Breast Cancer Ireland. And I have two lovely ladies with me now. We've got Anna and Denise. Good morning, girls. How are you?
How are you doing, Laura?
Now, the first thing I did when I grabbed you today was have a look at your hand, because congratulations, you just got engaged.
Thank you, I did. Now, unfortunately, I'm not wearing it, but it's like our child at the moment. So when I don't have it on, I have to know at all times where it is. I can't run with it. Like, I think, as a competitor, playing camogie for years, it would be weird wearing jewellery. But I know exactly where it is. My mum kills me. She's like, you have to leave it on your finger.
Such an exciting time, though. And I hope you're soaking in all of the goodwill and the love that you've been receiving.
Yeah, soaking actually is a very good word, considering it's rain. But you know what? People have been fabulous. And, it's a lovely, the Irish people always, they're so curious and they want to know, have you plans? They nearly want to know how many people I'm bringing to the wedding. It's like, I'm in the middle of exams. I haven't even thought of it. But this time is so important. That's what everybody says to me. It's like, relish it, because, you only hopefully do this once. So it's lovely to have the goodwill and gesture. And I promise, when I've made up my mind and we've discussed it, you'll all know then.
Well, listen, Anna and myself, we're good pals. I've known her for a few years now. You always have such a sunny personality, and an event like today, I think, really suits your personality. You're an ambassador for Breast Cancer Ireland. It's a very important cause for you because, listen, we're female. We all know somebody touched by breast cancer who's going through their own personal struggle at the moment, and you're turning out here in support of all these wonderful ladies and men.
Look, it mightn't be great weather, but the atmosphere is electric. It's just, for me, this is what it's all about. It's people coming together to support a cause, and there's so many people that we all know. Thankfully, I haven't been directly affected by cancer, but I know many people that have, and I know their families that have. So for me, it's about giving back. It's about being here. You don't have to do anything else. It's just about taking part. I don't run, so this is a big thing in itself for me to be. I run around the camogie pitch, but not actual endurance running. But I was like, you know what? If I can do this to raise awareness, just to get people a little bit more clued in about breast cancer, and maybe, it'd be about early detection signs or about helping someone else that's going through it, then you know what? We're all much better when we're together.
Oh, listen, it's a pleasure to have you here today, and I know the people have been stopping you to give you hugs and say hi as well. Are you doing the 5K or the 10K? Be honest.
I'm leading out the 10K, but we'll see how that goes.
Woman, here's me. Look at me judging you. I'm walking to the car after this.
God loves a trier.
Well, look, pleasure to have you with us.
Thanks, Laura.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Again, moving over here to the lovely Denise. I'm glad that you have her brolly. I didn't want you to be soaking before your run. Pleasure to meet you this morning.
Laura.
You've had a tough journey too, and you're here running. Did you think you'd be here running?
Well, I hoped I would. So last year I competed, when I was going through chemo, and it was quite a difficult run for me. I had to walk a bit, which, is not something that I'd normally do, so I find that a bit emotional. But this year I aim to do the 10K, and I aim to smash it.
Good woman. And it's so interesting that you said that it's emotional, because it is emotional. It's so personal to so many people. And there are very few runs, charity runs, certainly that we've covered on the show, that you actually, it's quite tangible, that sense of emotion. People are very supportive to one another. There's a lot of hugging, there's a few tears going on, but a great sense of achievement at the finish line as well.
And a great sense of unity and support. And I think that's one of the things that got me through my treatment, was the support of my local community, my close friends and my family. The girls in Breast Cancer Ireland, I've made some fantastic friends. We did Battle of the Stars last year. We had great crack at that, and I'd be lost without those girls that I can bounce questions off, Georgie or Emma or Teresa, about treatment or side effects, things like that, and they're always at the end of the phone, which is brilliant.
Denise, just give us a brief idea about your personal story, because it is personal to so many of these ladies here today.
So I was diagnosed with triple negative breast cancer in June of last year, at 36 years of age, which was a huge shock, but I didn't let it deter me. Went into, as I say, warrior mode, and did my treatment. So I did chemotherapy, and then I went on to have some surgery, and then I did 20 sessions of radiotherapy afterwards. Finished that in February, just gone.
When you're in a dark hole like that at the time, what do you do? Are you held up by your loved ones around you, by your daughter, by your family or friends, but also yourself?
There is an element to that. I'm fortunate enough that that I'm quite a strong-minded, positive person, so there weren't many dark moments for me. I suppose the aftermath is probably more emotional for me now, because I look back and I kind of think, you know, what just went on there, you know. But look, I'm getting there. I'm getting a little bit of help with ARC Cancer Centre. They're very supportive, and I'm having little chats with them, and I'm getting back to the person that I was, you know, before I was diagnosed with cancer.
Life will never be the change after, I suppose, going on a journey like that, but with any luck, life will be better.
Absolutely, and already it is so much better. I'm a much stronger, much more positive person, and I just live each day now for, you know, all the crack and the joys that I have with my friends and family. Yeah.
Anna, isn't it so humbling when you hear stories like Denise and other people here today, what they've been through? They're coming out the other end, they're smiling, and they're here walking in solidarity with those currently undergoing treatment.
Yeah, and you know what? People often look for motivation, they look for inspiration, particularly when it comes to fitness. Like, these people are walking motivation, inspiration. They're showing that you've got two legs, and if you're lucky enough to be able to use them, just get out there and do it, because we all don't know when it comes to our health. It can be so fragile. You know, we're all quite vulnerable at times. Sometimes things can blindside us, no matter how healthy we are. So when you are in a healthy state, you know, do a little bit, and it will be good for your body and your mind. And certainly for me, that's why I'm here today. I don't run, but I'm getting inspiration from the likes of Geary, knowing that if they can do it, knowing that they've gone through what they have, then I can do it too.
Well said, Anna. And actually, you know, in terms of you being an advocate for mental health and well-being as well, and Denise talking about how important it was for her to, I suppose, just keep trucking away, keep the head above water, keep moving on with a purpose. And you have to have that purpose, don't you?
Definitely, yeah, definitely. I mean, my running girls are what got me out of bed, you know, most days. And plus, I think, you know, if you have a focus like that, if you have, okay, I have to get up and go for a run with the girls, you might have to walk a bit of it or whatever, but you're getting out, you're socially active with the girls, you know.
It's an achievement in itself.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Well, listen,
Yeah,
ladies,
doing it.
you're still doing it. And girls, I think you're needed at the starting line.
Right.
So good luck.
Here we go.
Here you go. Thanks a million, ladies, for joining us this morning. We'll see you soon. I'm going to take a short break now. See you later on.